When I tell you I am so glad we have an international break, I'm not joking. I am so not joking. We are awful. We are genuinely god awful. I have no idea what has happened. I have no idea what has gone off with Derby County, why we've ended up being this sort of team. Genuinely, I've got no idea. I am honestly, I'm baffled beyond belief. I am baffled beyond belief. I've got no idea what has happened to this team over the course of the summer because it has been absolutely dreadful. It has been absolutely dire fucking bollockal. I genuinely have no words for what we've seen this afternoon. This evening, essentially. I've got absolutely no words. This has to have been, in my opinion, one of the worst performances of a Derby County squad in what? In months. Genuinely, there is a world out there where I think there's a possibility Paul Warne does a better job with this squad. And I am not a Paul Warne fan. You all know my opinions on Paul Warne as a manager. Everybody knows that, right? Everybody knows I'm not his biggest fan. Everyone knows how I feel about Paul Warne's football and things like that. But I genuinely believe we are absolutely awful. Genuinely think we are awful. And I don't know why. I don't know where it's come from. I don't know where it's going to go. I don't know how it's going to get better. But unfortunately, we are awful. That is the situation. Let's get to a few of these chat messages then. Welcome in Stephen Taylor. Welcome in the Rebel. Ajimang, another assist though. Does he really get an assist for that? Stephen, to be fair, it's an extra start. It is. It's awful. Poor at the minute. I agree. The international break is a good time, to be honest. I agree. We should be able to play better with these. Johnston is a proper fullback international. I agree. Johnston and Travis, way off it. Also, agree. Let me just refresh the chat over here because I don't actually think it's popping up. Let me go through over on TikTok then. How you doing, Ben? The team is absolutely shocking. Am I a scammer? No. The team is absolutely shocking. Ajimang is useless. The team isn't great. Let's put it that way. The team is not great at all. Think Ibu needs dropping. Hate to say it. I've been saying it for the last 6 to 8 months. Ibu should have been dropped a long time ago. I've had a banging headache since Charlton scored. We're dreadful. Appreciate the follow the boys live. Appreciate that. We are genuinely one of the most awful football teams I think I have ever seen. Like, we have been so bad. So bad. And I just don't know why. Genuinely, I have no idea as to why we've been so bad. I have no idea why we've started so poorly. Like, genuinely, it's baffling for me. It is honestly baffling. Appreciate the thought. I think I'm being botted on kick. Fuck Derby. Right. Pecked by the chickens. Fucking hell, I'm not being botted. Rainbet promo code. What the fuck is going on over here? I'm getting raided. Up the Bradford. Why am I getting raided by a Bradford fan? I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you are all okay. Not botted, raided. It's a raid, dude. Derby shit. Thank you. Ibu wasn't the problem. Ibu was bang average. I'm forever blowing bubbles. Fair enough. Welcome in, guys. I'm just happy we started to get into the game. I agree. Travis first, not gonna lie. Travis was better than Ibu. Guys here but pissed off, agree. Whole team's the problem. You're not wrong. You are not wrong at all. Has anyone seen Andy Cook? I'm not quite sure why we're talking about Andy Cook. I'm not going to lie. But Travis cannot pass or shoot. Yeah, but Travis hasn't been bought in to pass or shoot. I have no idea what is going on. I'm not going to lie to you. I've just got loads of people in. I've got 63 viewers on Kick. Make sure you hit that follow button, guys. Make sure you hit that follow button. Do you like gambling? I'm not particularly a gambler, no. Call lad, bit of emotion would be nice. Billy, if you want a bit of emotion, I can give you a bit of fucking emotion. It's as simple as that. Make sure you smash that follow button. Ajimang's first touch worries me. Spot on. Travis, nothing about him at all. Rather have Ibu, at least he can be a menace and get stuck in. Fucking hell, get the followers in the chat, boys. Get those fucking followers in the chat. Thank you for all the support. We should have won. Should we have won? I don't necessarily agree that we should have won. I think we're fucking dire fucking bollockle, to be completely honest with you. I think we were genuinely god-awful. That's where you're going wrong, dude. Gambling is life. Yeah, I don't know if gambling is my life. Do you not go to the game? Yes, I was literally at the game. I will have a match day vlog out tomorrow. Did you leave the game early? No, I never leave early. How did we not beat Charlton? Oh, shit. They were terrible. Get on the slots. I'll pass on the slots. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I will pass on the slots. Have you seen the player who Derby wants? I'm not going to say that. I'm not an idiot. Get yourself on Rainbet. I'm not dropping a bet. Feel bad for you being there and not being on Rainbet. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Travis overrated? I don't necessarily think he's overrated. Travis is fine. I don't think Travis was the problem. I'm not going to lie to you. Travis was not the problem for me. Refs are shocking. That performance has nothing to do with the ref. Absolutely nothing to do with the ref. Thoughts on Bradford? Don't really have an opinion on Bradford, to be fair. The Blackburn market has ruined us. How long before Eustace drops Adams? He'll be dropped on Saturday. Lewis, fuck the hate. I have no idea what's going off on Kick. I've got 63 viewers, but I have no idea where they've come from. On Kick, who has raided me? Who has raided me? That's what I want to know. That's the real question. Who has raided me on Kick? What time's the bonus hunt starting? I've got no idea what you're on about. The boys. Who's the boys? Who is the boys live? Let's go and have a look at who the boys live is. Let's go and have a look then, shall we? The boys live. Last live 4 minutes ago. So essentially, so a betting guy has raided me apparently. Interesting raid, to be fair. Bobby Clark should have scored to make it 1-1, but at least we got a point. Clark should have scored. Vyman got to be playing more. Not necessarily sure. Nothing to do with the ref. First 20 seconds should have had a pen out. But I'm not being funny. We were fucking god-awful. We were genuinely god-awful. They was going to raid a hot tub streamer, but then they went on random. So I was picked at random to be raided. Fair enough. It is a very, very random raid. I'm not going to lie. I'm all right. I'm all good. Evening, Stephen. How you doing, bro? Appreciate Always Awful explains the league you're in. Probably. Our tip was wet thinking, well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, boys. I'm sorry to disappoint you. But I'm just here chatting shit because Derby County are fucking awful. Do you stream on YouTube? Yes. I'm live on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, and Kick. Zetterstrom has learnt to catch. Yes, he has. Yes, we was bad. If the refs make the correct decision, the game changes. Yeah, but if we also play better football, the game changes. Like, it's fucking, like, it's basic football, innit? Basic football. What's your opinion on if Paul Warne had the team Eustace does? Genuinely, I think we may have done better. And I say that extremely lightly because you all know my opinions on Paul Warne and his football and things like that. But unfortunately, that for me is the situation that we have going for ourselves. It's that we're absolutely diabolical. We are diabolical, and that is unfortunate. It is unfortunate, apparently. Eustace got it wrong again. Have we got the receipt for Johnston? I fucking hope so. I wanted some hot tubs, not this. You got one. I don't have one, Dizzy bro. Would you like? I don't want to be botted. Thank you very much. Zetterstrom looked nervous. Yes, he did. Didn't you concede in +12 when only +8 was given? I have no idea what is going on in here. But opinions on both teams. Derby was shocking. Who else was shocking? We were shy. Charlton weren't very good either. Let's not talk shit. That was an awful first half performance once again. I agree. Do you think Bradford are going to win the league? I genuinely have no idea, bro. I ain't going to lie to you. I've got absolutely no idea. I haven't watched Bradford play this season, to be quite honest with you, so I don't know. Always good. Don't forget monthly in 1.5. I've got no idea what you're on about. Looks like there was so much space for Derby in the second half. When we actually start playing football, imagine my shock that all of a sudden it looks good. It makes no surprise. We need to be able to chat with Kick so the haters get fucked. Let's get back to the live EAFC streams. We love them. Yeah, they'll be back. They'll be back tomorrow. Who was the problem for you? Who wasn't the problem? We're going to get peppered on Saturday. The whole team was shite. That was poor tonight. Ajimang spends more time on the floor than the ball. No, I don't know who that is. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say that either because I know exactly what you're saying. But if you're not haters, you'll be hitting that follow button, won't you, Dizzy? So get the followers in. Midfielders were shocking, bar Ozo. Ozo was the best player on the pitch today. Ozo was the best player on the pitch without a shadow of a doubt. Ozo was the best player on the pitch once he came on. Like, there's no doubt in my mind about it. Ozo was by far the best player on the pitch. If you're not going to drop a follow, then what exactly are you here for? I'm not a Paul Warne kind of guy, but Warne's game last season was pinging up to the striker. If Paul Warne had this team last year, I think it would be very different. I don't necessarily disagree. Ibu has been poor, I agree. We finally won a bloody game. Well, Derby haven't. Followed instantly me. You did. Good lad. Clark and Diaz, Aziz thinks, is the problem. Ibu awful, need to start Ozo. Agreed. Imagine the beg for following. Put £50 on ring bet and I'll follow. You ain't blackmailing me, bro. Get the fuck out of here. I couldn't give a flying fuck. We need Langas and Beck ASAP. Don't disagree. Dizzy Drops needs booting. Probably, it's not blackmail, it's white. Whatever you're saying, bro. Whatever you are saying. You support Burton. Well, I support Derby and we're fucking shite. Starting to think that Diaz goal was a fluke. It was a fluke. It was a fluke. Absolutely. 100 million trillion %. It was the biggest fluke on planet Earth. 100 million %. Did he get kicked out? Did who get kicked out? I didn't get kicked out. Blackmail always gets stolen. What are you on about, bro? I genuinely have no idea what's going on over here. We're just as bad. Somehow beat Cardiff away tonight. Sometimes I don't even know what to say. Sad little YouTube viewer. We are over here on Kick begging for someone to fucking put a bet on, bro. So you're just as bad if you want to put it that way. 4-3-3. We do need to go 4-3-3, 100%. CBT, Brewster, Morris. CBT needs to be fit. Must win Saturday, says Dylan. I 100% agree. 100% agree. Dizzy, you, my friend, are done. See you later, sunshine. See you later. That's for having to watch that shit live. Appreciate that, Stephen, bro. Really appreciate that super chat. Massively, massively helpful. You are an absolute legend. Why are we so negative? Give it time. 1 lost in 6 or 7. The results will come. Because, Jack, we've been absolutely dog wank. You need to go and look at all the numbers, right? Look at the numbers behind the performances, right? Derby County have been dire fucking bollockle. We're lowest of the low in pretty much every statistic. Going forwards, going backwards, all of that. We're fucking awful. Do you not know what me and the big guy in the belly got kicked out? I've got no idea. I didn't see anybody kicked out myself. Ozo, Travis, Ibu in the middle. You can't put those three in the middle. You've got zero creativity there. We have to beat Charlton at home, surely. Yeah, you okay? I'm not. I'm fucking livid, bro. Absolutely livid. I agree. However, I think they'll gel and it will come. How long do you give it until it comes? That is the real question. Why? What's up? We're fucking shite. We're absolutely shite. Used to support Travis in, but he needs to drop in for Ozo. No, Adams needs dropping. Ibu Adams needs dropping. Thought Derby would be up there this season. They may do. They may do in the end. We are only 8 games. Is it 8 games? 7, 8 games in? So the only upside tonight is the fact half the league finished with a point. Yeah, that is very true. That is very true. Travis is gone. Ibu stay. No, Ibu needs to get out. Ibu needs to fuck off. Get him off the pitch. We should have sold him. Travis is passing his shit. Well, so's Ibu's. So's Ibu's, to be fair. Thoughts on Ajimang? I don't think he was that good tonight, to be honest. I do not think he was that good. Middlesbrough should have never let Matt Clark leave the borough. Clark was brilliant today. If anybody deserves a pat on the back, it is Matt Clark. I thought Matt Clark was brilliant. Considering the pre-season, give it a few more games. I'm trying to stay positive. Bro, I've been trying to stay positive. But I give everyone the same leeway. Every manager. I don't care if your name's Paul Warne. I don't care if your name is John Eustace. I don't care what your name is, right? The question is, are we playing well? Are we deserving to lose, drop points? I think the answer to those questions is yes. We deserve to lose. We don't deserve to win games at the moment. And we are quite shit, to put it simply. And for me, in that respect, you have to then ask questions of the manager, which is John Eustace, sorry. He has been, tonight, terrible. Ibu has 96% pass completion today. You should... where were those passes? Backwards? Forwards? I'd probably guess they were backwards or sideways. 100%. What happens next? Now, surely we have to put some blame on Eustace. 100%. Thought we were good second half with Ozo running the midfield. Spot on. Is Eustace good enough, mate? Yes, I do think Eustace is good enough, but I do think there's other problems. We need to give him time. New players only just fitting in. That's because we're shy. Ibu is better than Travis. I think you're off your rocker. Diaz was terrible. He wasn't great. We never take any risk. No one runs at defenders like only CBT does. I agree. Welcome in Derby Edits. Hope you're okay, bro. Hope you are A-okay. Ozo is unpredictable. Even he doesn't know what he's doing. Exactly. They are the type of people that you want in your squad. You want people that are unpredictable. You want people that are different, that create different opportunities. That is what you want, in my opinion. Ajimang played terrible. So was Johnston and Ben Briat and Diaz. I thought Diaz was average as well. Did you go? Yes, I did, mate. Yes, I did. Ajimang is too overrated. Salverson clears him. Ain't Eustace's fault. He's a great manager, so don't give me that BS. I'm not saying he isn't a great manager. I'm just saying that what he's putting on the pitch is not working. It isn't working. I don't think anybody can argue with that. To be honest, who else cheered when Jackson was on the floor? Why didn't we see it? I don't know why Jackson was on the floor, to be honest. I didn't see what happened. Eustace plays the same football as Paul Warne. Yeah, that's the way it's looking at the moment. Yeah, absolutely. Hello, I was on the TikTok. I was trying to ask one of the... I don't know who got kicked out. Really missing Brewster, Ajimang trying too many flicks. Which aren't going to work because Championship centre-backs are competent. I completely agree. Rui, the blame's always put on the manager. It's always put on the manager. The players on the pitch, not the manager. Jog on. The manager picked the players. That's what you have to know. I don't know who it was. I don't know who was kicked out or anything like that. Shouldn't have been Ajimang assist. It didn't touch him. I didn't think it did. I've actually got a video of... I've got a video of the goal that will be in my vlog tomorrow. Ref was shot again. Completely agree. Some ginger guy got kicked out. He was giving it all game. Oh, fair enough. What's your opinion on how our tactics are and the style of football we're playing? It's awful. It is awful. I don't get all the negativity, to be honest. Eustace looking at a new platform. Ajimang being pulled about. Yeah, but Eustace picks the players. We're 8 games in, no pre-season with these new injured players. He will get it right. I think he will get it right in the end, but so far he hasn't, and that is where the problem is. Ajimang gets his shirt pulled all the time. Draw was a fair result. First half was ours, second half was yours. Yeah, draw was a fair result in the end. Ajimang gets his shirt pulled all the time. To me, that just doesn't make sense considering Eustace made all these signs. Exactly. Eustace reluctant with his formation like Amarin. Well, he played a back 4 the last 2 games, but it didn't work. Ref was shite. Charlton goal was a bit of class. It was a decent goal, to be fair. Johnston is the most displaced fullback of all time. I'm not quite sure what is going on with Johnston, if I'm honest. He does not look like the player that I saw in highlight packages for, what's it called? For where was he? Sturmgratz looks a completely different player. Clark is so weak, but he is a smaller player. He needs to be in the 10. Steven, sweet goal. It was a good goal. Call me crazy, but Clark wasn't terrible. I thought Clark was decent, to be honest. Shall we all just chill out? 38 games to go. 38 games to go, but we had this exact conversation with what's it called, Paul One, and we can't be doing that again. We can't be doing that. We haven't spent 13-14 million pounds to be having that conversation. What a waste of 40 quid. Spot on, Freddie. You should get some gifts in the chat, bro, because I am absolutely seething. Johnston is wank. I said it to my granddad before the game. They were in our head from the start, making the switch sides. Charlton did really had a plan. I don't think it's got anything to do with switching sides, if I'm completely honest. You think Travis better than Ibu? Yes. 2 midfield every game doesn't work. Agree. We need to play 3. Johnston wasn't too bad. League 1 away. Best cross all game from Matt Clark. Lewis, give us an overview of the game, man of the match included. We were fucking shite. Very, very fucking shite. I don't think I need to tell you any more than that. Man of the match was probably the ball. Ozo was probably the best player on the pitch. It's as simple as that. Ozo came on and made an impact. Me personally, Ozo over Ibu. 100%. 100%. To be fair, I think the team hasn't gelled yet. I agree, the team hasn't gelled, but how long do we give it until it's gelled? That's what we need. Travis was ranked today. Yeah, couldn't keep the ball. 100%. Appreciate the follow, Carp Bond. We are so getting relegated. Clark, man of the match, probably. Appreciate the gifts, Atom, bro. Appreciate that. We played awfully. We did. Need to start Ozo. 100 million%. Ozo has to start. He literally, the fact that he hasn't been starting is ridiculous. Clark is not needed. I think we need to play 4-2-3-1. Clark as the 10, Morris or Ajimang as the 9, and then build around, and then have Ozo behind those 3, and then build the rest around that. Other than that, we're fucked. The midfield should be Ibu and Ozo. Absolutely not. Ibu should not be in the team. It's going to be a long season. Let's hope we'll gel soon. Fingers crossed. Travis is a dreadful signing. How is he captain is beyond me. I don't think he's dreadful. I don't think Travis had his best game today, but I don't think he's dreadful. I've seen enough and I've had enough, says Adam. You're not wrong, bro. I have had enough too. We have been absolutely fucking diabolical. Genuinely diabolical. I genuinely don't have the words. I do not have the words for how poor we were today. Unbelievable. We were awful. Do Derby supporters think we're going to be like Man City? They all need to gel, just chill out. We were about bust 3 years ago. We can fuck off with the about bust bollocks. I'm not going to lie. We can fuck off with the about bust. Because at the end of the day, we didn't go bust. We've just spent £13.5 million and we're fucking awful. We are awful. Paul says, thank fuck. Steve, we need to turn these chances into goals and not enough of those. We're not really creating chances. Why are people hating on Max Johnson? He is so fucking good. Just no one passing the ball. I agree. Travis is decent, but he cannot be taken captain just because he was Blackburn's captain. But Ibu's awful. Ibu is awful. That's why he shouldn't be in the team. Ibu is awful. That's why he shouldn't be in the team. He should not be in the team. It's as simple as that. He should not be in the team. Let's go over there. His time is ticking more and more. 1 in 8 is simply not good enough. Spot on, Adam. Ibu is good at winning the ball, but terrible on the ball. He's a terrible footballer. You saying Ibu should be sold, especially after what he's done for us. Football, history doesn't matter with football. History doesn't matter with football. He has been dreadful at the end of the day. So, wasn't Diaz's best game? No. We don't have an identity, don't know our best 11 or formation. Agree. So bad. It was. Small shout out to Sanderson. He is looking not too bad. Yeah, I agree. Sanderson is good. Travis's captain is bad. I don't have an issue with Travis's captain. Diaz looks unfit. Ibu has been awful. Lewis, mate, you can't say Ibu Adams is awful. But he is. It's as simple as that. Let's get him home. Scared to get crosses into the big boys. Take way too much time to swing one in. Don't beat the first man. League 1 ball. Agree. I think it will come in time, but we need to start picking up wins at home. I agree. Dion Solid today, he was. No communication. Awful tactics. No effort. Absolutely terrible. Yes. Good game, deserved a draw. It was an awful game. We didn't deserve a draw. Let's get John out the door. Pathetic season. Ajiman wasn't the best. Saying Ibra is awful is crazy. Was our best player. He's never been our best player. He's never been our best player. Let's not get into that debate. Good game, deserved a draw from a Charlton fan. We were awful, to be fair, Ronnie. Ibra is one of our best players. Diaz is shit. Has been since we got him. Ibra is awful. He's a League One player. Really don't deserve to play in the Championship. Drop Travis for Ozo. Drop Ibra for Ozo. Ajimang, sometimes extremely unlucky. Good game, deserved a draw. Ozo has to start. Right, I'm getting down to the bottom now. Ozo has to start, I agree. Let's not mention the shit ref. How many times did Ibra give the ball away? I don't care how many times Ibra gave the ball away. Ibra is, like, terrible. You can't have Ibra in a midfield. You can't have Ibra in a midfield. Right, so... Stephen, I'm thinking Southampton home Saturday, December 20th, 3 p.m. I hate how Morris is made to drop back into defence with a central striker. We are shy. Give it to Matt Clark or Zetterstrom, a player who wants it. Lewis, name 3 teams who Derby County will finish above this season. Time to bolster the midfield. I've got absolutely no idea. No idea. We love Ibu. We love Ibu as a personality, as a footballer. He's shit. When is Langas back after the international break? Zetterstrom's stopped my heart 3 times. The lack of width is criminal. Why the fuck do we pin the hope of a cross to the right back, busting a gut? I agree. Ibu is our worst player we have had, but he's the only good because of the work rate. Spot on, Freddie. Spot on. It's a hard watch, but we continue to make so many changes and not sure what our best 11 is. Agreed. Fucking shit ref. I don't think you can blame the ref today. I don't understand how you're saying Ibu is awful, but Travis isn't. Travis wasn't very good. Travis wasn't very good today either. Did I say this about Ibu last season? Yes, I actually said we shouldn't sign him when we signed him permanently, Daniel. So if you go back through my transfer target videos from last year, I said not to sign him because I don't think he's good enough. People dribble past Travis with ease. They do, yeah, but Ibu gives the ball away with ease. Stop swearing at Ibu. He's bad. I'd get to Derby about 11. Ibu isn't the best player, but he's just very strong. He's not even strong. Travis and Ibu put, yeah, they'll both still. See you today, mate. Did you, Ryan? Hope you're okay, bro. Hope you're okay. Compared to how many times Travis gave the ball away. I'm not being funny, right? You're talking about Travis and Ozo and who gave the ball away the most, right? But realistically, right, in my opinion, Travis was trying more to go forwards, whereas Ibu was going sideways and backwards. Ibu is genuinely not that guy. He isn't that guy. Derby are terrible. Said when we beat you earlier in the season, you're in trouble this year. Jackson should have started. I don't know about that. Yeah, Johnston wasn't great today, but he wasn't awful either, to be honest. Realistically, you're going down. We'll see. We're only 8 games in. I get where you're coming from with cannot blame the ref, but that was shocking. The ref was shocking. We were shocking. Like, at the end of the day, you can't deny that we are poor at the end of the day. Lots of people here to see this. Good rant. Get them all in. Bro, Lewis, Ibu is good. What you're on about? Ibu is not good. David Ozo has to start, made a difference. David Ozo came on the pitch and completely changed the game. Genuinely changed the game. We've got Europa League fixture on Thursday. Congrats on your point. Have a good one, Jake. Enjoy it. I genuinely don't care. They looked so much... Ibu, Adams and Ozo has to be the midfield. No, it doesn't. As my dad says, it's the Derby way. Spot on. I don't get this early cross tactic when we can't cross. Spot on. But you're terrible. Use has been found out. Terrible football. Johnston can't cross a ball. Zetterstrom nervous. Johnston terrible. Clark solid. Sanderson slow. Elder terrible. Ibu poor. Travis does more shouting than playing. Diaz is awful. Bobby was okay. Morris played CDM. Ajiman shite. That's probably about right. The number of people here is Ibu Adams' shirt number. Fair fucks. Lewis, don't you think you're thinking a bit wrong about Ibu? No. I've had this opinion on Ibu for probably the last over a year or so. Look forward to going down. We need to practice our crosses. Johnson, Elder, Ibu, Diaz, Clark. Awful players. Who won? It was a draw. Ozo looked very good when he came on. He did. He was our best player by far. Sanderson was amazing today. Yeah, I think Sanderson had a good game. Ibu was decent. I don't agree. Ibu may play for the badge, but it doesn't mean he's good. Does not mean he's good at football. Ozo was good today. Yes. Ibu was only good when we have no possession. Spot on. I think Morris should be captain. Don't disagree. Really starting to feel for Morris. He's our only Prem player, let alone Championship. Genuinely curious. Where did you think Derby would finish at the start of the season? I think and still think we'll finish 9th. We need to start looking like a team. Agree. Matt Clark, man of the match. Solid in defence. Sanderson, man of the match. Don't agree with how everyone treating Boy. Fair enough. Johnston didn't make the right decisions. Only players who were good were and Ozo when he came on. Spot on. What was wrong with your keeper today? Nothing. Appreciate the new sub. Appreciate the new sub. Needed to bring in wingers in the summer. It's showing. I agree. We are poor, so take a point at Charlton. Spam chat, like, share, subscribe. Absolutely. Exactly, bro. Only 8 games down. I think give it till December to decide if Eustace stays or not. That's exactly what I did with Paul Warren. It is. I don't get what Bobby Clark brings. Looks like a fucking child out there yet again. Bobby Clark is playing in the wrong position. It's as simple as that. We was up top from minute 1. Ozo didn't change the game. If you don't think Ozo changed the game, you need to learn football, genuinely. Their goalkeeper was insane. No shot on target. No shot on target until Ozo came on. Yes, I know. Ibu just had a good mentality. He's terrible on the ball. He knows how to win the ball. Exactly. Clark should have buried it. Yes, Clark should have buried his chance. Ajimang needs to sort his shit out. 9th is crazy. I don't necessarily think it is. I think Ajimang will be a handful away. Ajimang still doesn't look fit. Only playing him because we paid a lot. Probably. Selverson should start over Ajimang. Ajimang needs to learn how to not fall over. No creativity going forward. Ozo should have started. Agree. 100% agree. Selverson should start. Championship, the Mad League. You'll probably beat Southampton on Saturday. We probably will. You probably will. Zetterstrom needs to calm down. I agree. Are you lot not doing exactly what you did last season? We're genuinely fucking awful. Bro, we need CBT, Langas and Brewster back and we will cook. I hope. Matt Clark gave us a bit of content at least. Yeah, Matt Clark did give us a little bit of content. Championship, that Mad League, usual pro. Diaz is useless because overset. No. Zetterstrom kept in the game, exactly. Explain 9th, looking to get 19th. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see where we are at the end of. Let's wait and see where we are at the end of the transfer win. Let's see, not the transfer win, at the end of the season. I think we'll finish 9th. I think we'll finish 9th. Stop doing long balls all the time. Spot on. Ajimang is only good at holding the ball. Yeah, he's okay. And it's all gone quiet over in Twitch. Salverson looks good because he's got what Ajimang has, just stays on his feet. We'll give your logic on why 9th so I can understand. The team we've got, when it clicks, we'll be fine. We'll go on a run and we'll end up in the top half. Like, I've got no doubt about it, but we will wait and see. We will wait and see. They beat Blackburn 3-0. Charlton are better than expected. Charlton won't finish in the top half. Charlton won't finish in the top half. How long does Eustace get? Because he's been backed. I think he'll go December. If we keep playing like this, he'll be gone in December. Honestly, it's the only reason we had better stats is because of how bad Charlton are. Exactly, I agree. When it gels, we're playoff contenders. Not quite sure about playoff contenders. Charlton are getting relegated. Twitch, their fans were really, really old. What Twitch? I don't know, to be fair, Freddie. I don't know. We're not getting 19th. We'll be fine. 9th, Jesus, mate. That's a big call. My feeling is 13th, 14th at best. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. They started calling Pride Park a shithole. Look at their stadium. Charlton are dross. I don't think Charlton were good. Hey, Freddie, the Twitch goat, says Paul. Charlton wanted Ajimang's shirt tonight so much about 7 shirt tugs in the first half. Yeah. Ajimang has to sort out. He needs to stay on his feet. Bro needs to stay on his feet. You only give Eustace till December. Yes. Like, you've got to make a decision. You can't just keep losing games. There is more chance. Derby Edit says there is more chance of me getting a girlfriend than us finishing 9th. Fair enough. Ajimang was actually alright tonight. I thought he was okay. I don't think he was great. Morris deserves better. He does. Play Clark in the right position. He's not a winger. I agree. Play him centrally and he will cook. Dylan, don't think Charlton were good, but they are 8th and you couldn't beat us. Appreciate the new subscriber. Thank you, Freddie. Thank you for the gifted, bro. Thank you. Is Diaz a Forest plan to get Derby relegated? Maybe. Yeah, but them being 8th at this point of the season means absolutely nothing, to be honest, bro. Morris is our best player. I agree. Coventry's league, and you're just Coventry go up this season. We need to start running while passing at the same time. I agree. Joe thinks Jackson should start. Probably not. We couldn't find the fullback, moved the ball too slow. I just want to go back and say thanks for the gifted, Freddie. Thank you so much for the gifted. Means a lot, bro. We couldn't find a fullback to move the ball too slow. Do you know something? We're just fucking awful. Shall we just put it that way? We're not very good. Thanks for the gifts. Thanks for the gifts, guys. Thanks for the gifts. Ozo has to start against Southampton. I'd drop Johnston as well. I don't think I'd drop Johnston, but we will see. Sanderson is unreal. I've always rated him. It's actually so bad. Diaz screams of only scoring 1 goal throughout his time here. Nah, I'm mad, but Wayne Rooney was better for us than Eustace. I'm not getting into that debate, but I agree. Cannot judge the league table in the first month like Stoke is not saying second. Yeah, I agree with that. Lewis, you should do a poll between Ebu and Travis. No, because Ebu's got a fucking stranglehold on half of our fan base. Like, I genuinely, like, the way that Ebu is treated makes no sense. Because, don't get me wrong, works hard, brilliant defensively, but he's awful going forwards for me. Charlton's first goal was well played, but let's not turn a blind eye to having no left. But I agree. Appreciate the follow, Jack. Because Ebu is better than Travis. No, he's not. Not in a million years. Lewis, when Ebu tries to play forward and doesn't work, you ain't happy. You play safe, you ain't happy. You're happy with Travis when he does it. Right. That is not my issue with Ebu Adams. My issue with Ebu Adams is technically he does not have the ability to play football. There's a reason he spent the best part of his career down in League 2 and in non-league. And it's not because he's a technical championship footballer. He's a brilliant player to bring off the bench to see out a game. But he is not a great player to have on the pitch when you're trying to win football matches with a possession style of football. For me. That is for me. You can agree, you can disagree. Changes nothing for me. Not good going forwards, but is technically the best defensive player we have. Yeah, but if you're the best defensive player that you have, but you give the ball away every time you have it, it speaks volumes for me. Johnson, the past 2 games, looked terrible, has been dropped from Scotland squad. I don't necessarily think we should judge him on the Scotland squad. Adams would be decent cover at CDM. Decent cover. Interesting word, cover. He should not be a starter in the Championship. I agree with his technical ability, but Travis was shocked. Yeah, Travis was poor today, but I've said that a million times during this stream. Like, he's had 1 bad game. Ebu has been shit for ages. Exactly, Ebu is terrible. Think you lot got lucky tonight. Never easy at Pride Park, though, so we'll take a point. We were awful. We were dreadful. So, Charlton are the underdogs of the Championship. Don't agree with that. I don't rate Ebu. He's so bad on the ball, says Ryan. Travis is a better 6. How many points are you hoping for out of the next 5? Just give me a home win, please. Just give me a home win. Adams over Travis. You need to screw your head on. The players didn't want to pass to Johnston when Joe Ward came on. We played down the right. I agree. Jackson could be a good player, but he's lazy. Doesn't have the right mindset. Travis looked a lot better when Ozo next to him. I agree. I think Travis walking in and taking captain knocked Ebu's confidence. It's got fuck all to do with Ebu's confidence. I'm not going to lie. Ebu was terrible before Travis. So I don't think that makes us an ounce of difference, to be completely honest with you. What you think of upcoming star Charles Abuka Abadikizu? He won't be anywhere near the first team anytime soon. Stays the bloke in a shirt over a hoodie. Yeah, what's that got to do with the price of sausages, Errol? Errol. Your name is Errol. Genuinely, Errol. And shut up, bro. Cheers. Adams only looked good last season because our squad was so bad. Spot on. That is 100% at it. That is 100% at him, bro. Ebu best player last season behind Phillips because we were shit. What are people not getting? We were shit last year. That's why Ebu looked good. People need to start taking chances. I do not think one person had a shot within the first 60 minutes. Spot on. We need Beck in this squad ASAP, and hopefully he's good. Fingers crossed. Cheers from it, that mate. Not going to recover from that. Good lad, good lad. See you later, Errol. Have a good one, Errol. Errol? Who the fuck names their kid Errol? Sorry, mate, but who names their kid Errol? As soon as Ozo came on, we created so much more. Spot on. Hear me out. Selfison is better than Ajiman. Don't doubt it. Don't doubt it. You got Lewis there, mate. Respect. Exactly. Lewis, how can you say Ebu was terrible? He was our best player by a mile. Best player in the Championship. He's not even the best player in... You put him in League 1 now. He's not even the best player in League 1. He's nowhere near the best player in the Championship. He's one of the worst players in the Championship, genuinely. Bad mistake letting Kenzo go on loan by Eustace. Spot on. You can't play football without football players. Lewis, he got you there. Where the fuck did he get me? Wheel him in, wheel him in, wheel him in. Love Adams, but he's not the player everyone makes him out to be. Spot on, agree. Not sure Bobby Clark is physical enough. Bobby Clark is fine, just play him centrally. Kenzo was so underrated, spot on. No way Ibu was our best player, his quality's gone. He wasn't even our best player. Ibu can go for me in Jan. I would have let him go in the summer. You lot weren't the best in the world, but we just fell asleep in the second half. We were awful, we were awful. Give Selverson more chance, IMO. Agreed. Selverson is better than Haaland. Yes. Lewis, do me a favour. Shout out to Emma here. Shout out Emma. Appreciate the follow, Harry. You lot weren't the best in the world. Mad on this. Ajimang needs to be aggressive. Not sure worth 7 mil. I agree. I don't necessarily think he's worth it either. Ajimang not ready yet. Probably not. Errol sounds like a depressed bird. Errol, are you a bird? You lot skipping how poor Johnston is. Johnston was poor today, yes. But he is covering an entire side. So, wake up, Eustace. Exactly. Agreed, play Bobby Clark. Cam, I think he'll shine. I agree with that. The Johnston hate is mental. He's trying to cover that whole side of the pitch due to having no width and having to force 3 strikers into a team. Spot on. Thanks, mate. No worries, Paul, bro. No worries. Errol says chirp. He's getting right in the spirit of it. Feel like Brereton Diaz is going to live off that goal against Wrexham. He's shocking. Don't disagree. Ajimang Morris need to play next to each other. No, we need one or the other. We want a physical Cam, but Clark looks as weak as Kenzo. You don't sign a Bobby Clark to be physical. Anybody who thinks Bobby Clark was signed to be a physical number 10 is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Kenzo is the same. They're not physical players. You've not bought them to be physical. You've bought them to play football. So play football. It really fucks me off. Charlton finish above Derby. Reckon Charlton will stay up? Fuck knows, genuinely. How did you think Ajimang coped against 3 men on him all night? I thought he did well. I thought Ajimang was okay. I guess it's just the situation makes it difficult to really judge him. We need to stop being negative, get behind the team, but overall some of the players are not fit. We're shite. Just say it how it is. We're shite. It's that simple. Has Stephen gone to bed? Stephen, have you gone to bed, bro? Reese on top. It's awful football. Yeah, exactly. Matt Clark is the most underrated player by a mile. He's not underrated. There's always a scapegoat, and today was Ibu. Wrexham was Fozzie, etc. This is not about scapegoats, Caden. This is not about scapegoats. If you've watched any of my content over the last nearly 2 years that I've been doing it, I've had this opinion on Ibu since he joined the club. This is not about scapegoats. If I see Ibu and Trav in midfield again, I might go mad. I've already lost it, to be honest, bro. Need Bruce to back. Agree. Bad game. Ajimang needs to step up. Just needs to stay on his feet. Why didn't you start a chant? Because we were fucking shit. Sanderson looked poor today. Should have started Fozzie. Don't disagree. Brewster starts over Diaz and will change the team. I agree. Joe, I don't think Brewster in the 10. You put Brewster on the right. You put Clark as the 10. Brewster on the right. Clark as the 10. Need to get them going then, Lewis, mate. Absolutely fucking not. That does not deserve an ounce of my energy. That performance does not deserve a fucking ounce of energy. And that is just the situation we're in. Brewster on the right is a shout. Yeah, Brewster on the right. Let him pull in. Clark as the 10. Easy. How you think Morris did? I thought Morris was fine. Can't rely too much on Fozzie at his age. I agree. How did you celebrate the goal? Like every normal fucking human celebrated it. I'll die if I make this point again. You can't control games with 2 holding midfielders. Agree. That's true if Clark can pick up form. The problem is Clark isn't going to pick up form playing on the right. Appreciate the follow, Georgia. Thank you. We need to show energy in the game. Set pieces were slow. I agree. Sanderson was the best. I think Ozo was the best player. When Eustace gets sacked, who would you replace him with? Wayne Rooney. Morris is the only thing holding us together. Where's your hat from? Not sure, to be fair. A few claps from what I saw. Yeah, because it was fucking dire fucking bollockle. Brewster played significantly well in the 10. Keep him there, not a right wing, right mid. He can come inside. Have him a switch with Clark. Ozil has to start. Spot on. Think Bobby Clark was quite good. Yes, Zetterstrom is awful with his feet. Ref was a joke. Forever in our shadow, if you say so. Kenzo is only out on loan. Who knows? Eustace gets sacked. A new manager might want proper footballers playing. Yeah, but the problem is with him being out on loan is he doesn't have the chance to earn a spot for me. Surely we have lads in the academy in the same age bracket as Clark who is better than him. I don't necessarily know on that, to be honest. Diaz not tracking back for the goal. Yes. Elder drifted out of position as well. Fozzie over Elder. Yes, lad. Bring back Wazza. Get Wazza back. Get Wazza back. Right, we're going to have to start a hashtag. Bring Wazza back. Bring Wazza back. No, come on. Wayne Rooney in for Eustace is criminal. Rosenior pulled the strings in that team. Bring Wazza back. Bring Wazza back. How does it feel Forest are flying? Could not give a flying fuck. We've replaced shit with shit. Do you want to go to League 2? Your mind, okay. Why not? Think we will see a difference when Langas, Taylor and Brewster are back. I don't disagree. Rooney, awful manager. Appreciate the follow, Ben. Rooney, yeah, bring Rooney in. Fuck it, bring Rooney back. I hope Joe's still in here. Joe's still in here. Joe's still in here. Back to League 1, we will see. You control games with a 3. Ozil, Adams and Travis are good. No, it's not. No, it's not. Ozil, Adams and Travis not a good midfield. It's not. Because you've got zero creativity in that. Ozil surely has to start, yes. Same with Elder, he wouldn't cross. Yeah, I'm sure, mate, I'm sure. Bring Rooney back. Awful at the back, so many gaps. Joe, Rooney. Going down with Sheffield United on Wednesday. Fuck it, why not? Rooney is a no, mate? Absolutely not. If I was Eustace or Klaus, I'd be dropping the lads' wages if they want to play. I don't disagree. Rooney, no way. Don't you have Ben Osborne? No, he's at Stockport. Derby are terrible. Would you start Ozil next game? Yes. Lost your mind if you think Rooney would help us. You should ask Joe how much I think Rooney could help us. Got to play Adams with Ozo and Travis is dire. No, you can't play Adams with Ozo. Adams is shy. He would have got us mid-table if it wasn't for Morris. Agreed. What did Ozo do? Because the first half we were over them. Problem is no one can get a shot on target. Right. Do you want me to tell you what Ozo did? I'll tell you. I'll give you grave detail on what David Ozo did. Rooney with this team would cook. Exactly. Opinions on Lewis Travis, in my opinion. He wasn't great today, but I think he's fine. Genuinely think he's fine. Let's talk about the second half, shall we? Derby County, 63% possession, 13 shots, 3 on target, 2 big chances, right? Where is Ibu? David Ozo, 45 minutes, 28 passes out of 31, 37 touches, 2 in the opposition box, 2 accurate long balls, 3 passes into the final third. We look then at Ibu Adams, 45 minutes, right? No chances created, no passes into the opposition box, no touches in the opposition box. Shit. Bring back Wazza. Bring back Wazza. Bring back Wazza. Appreciate the follow, Reese. Appreciate the follow. Travis's quality, let's not be over the top. Travis is good. Diaz is absolutely woeful, by the way. His agent is class for getting on a couple of prem moves. Really did well with us. Don't hate that at all. Need less finger pointing on the pitch. Let's act like a team. If we didn't have points deductions, we would have stayed up. Exactly. You're insane if you think Rooney is the answer. He's relegated every team he's been at. But he would have finished mid-table if it wasn't for our points deduction. That's all I have to say. Should have won 3-1. We were shy. Our last brilliant manager was the Bold Eagle. Steve McLaren wants a word. We've been crying out for Travis for years. Wasn't great tonight, but he'll turn up. I think Travis has been good. Where'd you find the individual stats? They're on FOTMob, bro. They're on FOTMob. Lewis Travis did not perform well. No, we didn't have a good night. Didn't have a good night at all. Adams is a different player, though. He's a ball winner, not a creative player. But when you're playing in a midfield 2, Fletch, you've got to do both. You've got to create. You've got to win. That's what you've got to do. The problem is you can't play Adams and Travis because they're both ball winners, whereas Ozo is a ball player. And that's why you also want Kenzo Halbmine back at the club, because he is a ball player. He's a creator. Ibu Adams is struggling this season. Ozo looked good tonight. Morris can't play the 10. Diaz and Clark need to play more central. I look forward to CVT and Brewster's return. Spot on. Spot on. So you can't blame Ibu for the system, but you can blame Ibu for being bad at football. Adams would be a better centre-back. I don't disagree, Joe. I do not disagree. Very lucky to get a point. Agree. Adams is a waste of space. Gives away stupid fouls. I agree. Most players were shit today. Clark and Probs Ozo were good. Maybe PA if he didn't wear skates. Don't disagree. So then you play Adams and Ozo. No, you play Travis and Ozo. Because Travis can also play football. Playing Adams, you still can't play football. Do you get what I mean? Travis can kind of play football, whereas Adams can't. That's the problem. Don't think my heart would take his awful passing at centre half. Getting to who fit long. Were you surprised at how Charlton played? No, not at all. Not at all. We need more runs. I watched from the south in the first half. So many opportunities to go forward. I agree. Always playing catch bits the Derby way, spot on. We need an investor. I agree. Bad at football. Brewers, champ footballer. Literally better than 100% people in this. Yeah, but Freddie, who gives a fuck? He's shit. He played most of his career in the conference for that reason. Like, he isn't a good footballer. He couldn't get in at Cardiff for a reason. It's not because Cardiff are stupid. It's because Adams doesn't offer what you need to be a championship footballer. He should not be in this team. As I tweeted out during the game, right? Ibu Adams should have been cashed in on, right? Ibu Adams should have been cashed in on, right? After saying that, I don't think Adjiman can fit the team. Not in a 2. Not with Morris. Sanderson was quality today in pretty bad side. Barring one of the centre-backs. Should have got long ball for goal. Probably. I heard, man, it was someone else, Freddie. I don't think it was you. Score was it, pal? We drew 1-1, Jack. I think Rooney would smash it now. I think someone has the same name. Yes, you are right. He was injured at Cardiff. Yes, he wasn't injured the entire time he was at Cardiff. He was loaned out because they didn't rate him. Spam, bring back Wazza. Absolutely. 3 million for Adams? Yes. Honestly, Lewis, our defence looks leaky. But I also think that comes from the way we're playing. The players we're using. In my opinion. Because when you're not keeping hold of the ball, the defence has to take 3 steps back when you're on it. In my opinion. Needs to learn to actually get the ball in the box and stop going to the first man. Agree. Well, I thought Adjiman was class. Constantly fouled, not given. It was rough for him. Yeah, it was a rough afternoon for him. I don't disagree. It was a rough afternoon for him. Wazza gone. John time. Get Wazza in. Bring back Wazza. Bring back Wazza. Bring back Wazza. Patrick was decent. He made good runs, but it is hard when a player is on his shirt every second. Yeah, I completely agree, Fred. Freddie. For me, a back 4 of Beck, Langas, Clark and Johnston, if he improves, will be fine. I don't disagree. 80 minutes, Charlton with a better team? No. 45 minutes, they were the better team. Bring back Wazza poll. Can we do a poll on bring back Wazza? Let me do a poll. Custom. Customize. No, we'll do 3 minutes. Edit. Let's get a bring back Wazza poll. Bring back Wazza. Question mark. Delete. No. Yes. Bring back Wazza. I think it's going. Is the poll going? Let me know if the poll's going. See you tomorrow, Paul. See you tomorrow. I miss Kane Wilson. Never doubted him. Is the poll... Oh, poll is going. Let me know your thoughts. Poll is going. Night YouTube. See you in a bit, Paul. Wasn't he caught cheating on his missus? Probably, yes. Let's see how the poll does. We've got a poll up on TikTok about bring back Wazza. We have. Let's see how this does. Clark was top today. I thought Matt Clark was decent. 1-1 draw. You want Wazza back. Adjiman was awful. Depressing. Bring back Wazza. Ref was biased. Polar. Clark was top today. What league of derby in the championship? I got manhandled one of my mates when we scored right behind the goal. Where's the poll? The poll's on TikTok. I'll put it on YouTube in a minute. To see. Hang on. I'll put it on YouTube right now, actually. I don't know why I'm waiting, to be quite honest. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm getting the poll going. Give me a second. Wazza back. There you go. Poll is up on YouTube. Poll is up on YouTube. Let me know your thoughts. Wazza back or not? Wazza back or not? The poll is on the main video on YouTube. A draw is getting battered. We battered Charlton in the second half, to be fair. Derby get battered everywhere they go. Have you ever seen Derby in Seville? No, but we have beat Real Betis. Think based on second half we deserve the win, but we'll take the draw. Obviously not, says Ryan. Thought Johnston was not bad. We don't look like scoring. How did we have 1.8 expected goals? Absolutely no idea. Absolutely no idea. If Eber was terrible, he'll still be playing in the conference. The only reason he's not playing in the conference is because he suited what Paul Warren wanted to do. How you doing, Charlton's #1 fan? How you doing, bro? Championship clubs were interested. But who put in a bid? Please tell me, Aziz, who put in a bid? Please tell me who put in a bid. Who put in a bid for Eber Adams? Thoughts on how we played? I thought both teams were poor, to be honest. Got to be the worst performance for us this season. It wasn't great. Calame says no. How is everybody's votes going? It's actually a lot closer than we thought. Everybody in the TikTok, vote on the poll. Would you bring back Wazzy? Yes or no? Kay Wilson was class. Such a shame he is so injury prone. Early days, but Johnston doesn't seem to offer anything. Defensive like Niambi, attacking like Wilson, crossing like Ward. Don't disagree. I probably have been on this live a little bit too long. I'm not going to lie to you. I think we robbed a point. Both teams were poor. We didn't look good. I agree. I would rather Paul Warren back than Wazza. Fair enough. Aziz was timed out. What did Aziz say? Paul? Why was he timed out, bro? Why was Aziz timed out? Let me know. Ajimangs looks scared of the ball. So, interesting. The TikTok chat ended 50-50. Fair fucks. What did Aziz say, Paul? We just are a bit poor, aren't we? Bring back Billy Davis, he'll sort it out. Nigel Clough. Go and get Clough there. Right, well, let's end this poll. How did the poll go? 69% said no for Rooney on YouTube. 60% said no. Right, well, guys, that is going to be it from me tonight. I need to get this matchday vlog edited. It'll be out in the morning. Thoughts on Will Hughes, best player in the Premier League. If you want Rooney back, you need your head checked. Eustace is the man, it's early days. Well, it's not really early days though, is it? Jack, you also need to realise there's a specific thing called rage bait. But let me be completely honest with you. We have been shit all season. Which I'm reeling you all in. Paul Warren is coming. Wayne Rooney is coming. You're all coming. I've got a big one. Fucking hell. Eber was shit. Most tackles in the league. I couldn't give a fuck about someone having the most tackles. Who cares about the most tackles? Right, someone genuinely, no, not directed at you about Rooney, but there's fickle ones out there. Yeah, I know. I'm just taking the piss. Get Tony Springett, best winger in the world. Bring back Joseph soon, absolutely, Owen. Right, well, guys, that is going to be me for tonight. I need to get this matchday vlog edited, and I'll bring it. I'll be back tomorrow. The game was shocking. It was. I reckon we should sign John Jules. Spot on. Bring back Yuzviak as well. Need to start Ozo. Yes, need Yuzviak. Bring back Akechi Anya. Night, Derby edits. I will see you tomorrow. Eustace is a quality manager. Give your head a wobble. Can I just say, whoop. We've caught another one. F.A. Ambrose at the wheel. Tell me, how good does it feel? We've got Wilson and F.A. Ambrose. Martin Waghorn scoring our goals. I don't actually think Rooney should be back. No, neither do I. It's quite clearly a joke. Clip that. I'll get it off the YouTube stream later. I will. Harry Wilson, free agent in Jan. Give me 2 seconds. Chat, you've all been baited. You've been debated. You've been absolutely finished. You have been hooked, pulled in, and sent to the shops. It's as simple as that. Wayne Rooney, back to Derby County. Let's see. Right, guys, I love all of you. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for watching the stream. We've been on for about an hour. Shouldn't have been on this long, I can't lie. But you have been hooked, lined, sinkered. You've been dragged in. You're on the way to the local chippy. You have been absolutely finished. So thank you all for stopping by. We're going to say goodbye on TikTok first. Appreciate the follow, Corbin bro. Thank you for all the support. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye over on TikTok. Have a good one, Joe. Have a good one, everybody. Have a good one. See you later, guys. See you later. Right. Thank you, everybody on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Thank you all for stopping by. I will catch you in the next one. I'll see you tomorrow morning. My match day vlog will be out at 10 a.m. If you want to check that out, make sure you do. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.